Spence Lewis here, post-race. APC United Late Model Series presented by Grasdale Racing Products. Round 1, Sunset. I'm here with our 5th place finisher, the New Age Punisher, Jason Parker. Parker, I got to tell you, I admit to you, as a man, I might have had you counted out a little bit around halfway. The 8 car, you were sort of biding your time a little bit, and I thought you'd missed the setup or something, but around lap 70 or so, when it was go time, you started making some gains, and the 8 machine finished incredibly strong with a top 5 performance.
Yeah, I don't know. Time trials is not my strong point. We missed it in time trials. Barely made the main without going into the last chance.
Now I'm going to stop because you're being silly because you're hard on yourself. It was a tenth and a half of a second between first and 22nd. So that's how much when you're missing it by that much, it's not a horrible thing at all. So just to preface with, you're being hard on yourself.
Okay, yeah, exactly. The car felt good in time trials, and then they post us 18th, and we're like, oh my god. But I guess that just shows the caliper of the drivers here. I mean, everyone is very tight. So going into the feature, we didn't know what we had. We were starting on sticker tires, which is a new thing for us. We struggle with that right now. It's a new thing. Starting 18th was tough. A lot of tough cars ahead of us. A lot of carnage though tonight. Everyone wants to win. Sometimes you make a mistake, whatever. But a lot of cars got tore up. So, hopefully this isn't going to be the way every race is, because guys can't continue rolling like this. But, we came home with a good finish, and like you said, the car was all right in the early going. It got better as we went, and we were just trying to stay out of the wrecks, and then put a little charge on at the end, and came home with some scuffs and scrapes. But it's a lot better than some guys here.
But without question, I think there's some guys here that need whole new cars at this point. That there were some pretty bad incidents here tonight. Was the strategy when you rolled out for the feature to sort of conserve as long as you can and push late? Because that's not typically what we see out of you. You're typically, you like to get your foot right to the kitchen and go out and make some noise early on. So did the car just come to you the longer the race went? Is that all that happened?
I think you're exactly right. I mean, I did not. If some people say they lay back and take their time, I think I call bullshit on that. I mean, no racer lets people pass them. I mean, I was going as hard as I could, but I wanted to stay clean. I mean, we can't fix cars every week and keep rolling at this rate. So, this is the only car we got, and we got to keep it. We got 100 of 1,000 laps in tonight. And
God, when you look at that, when you look at it like that, we got a long way to go.
A long way to go, and I don't think a lot of guys realize that. This is it's a great series, and there's a big future here. But we gotta keep everyone here, right? We're gonna be back.
I mean, is it just because this was the first extended distance race of the season for a lot of these guys? I mean, some of them have been out in 30-lap races or practice sessions or something, but no one had really lined up for a 100-lap race yet. Does that have something to do with maybe why we saw guys get excited the way that they did tonight?
You know what I think is the rule package, and I think it's great, but these cars are fast. We got great tires, good engines, light cars, and all the best drivers. So these cars are going fast. So one little screw up, and it's not just spinning through the grass, a little pirouette through the mud. It's something's getting wrecked. So, everyone's digging for every inch they can get, and one little slip up is going to cost somebody a lot of money.
Well, now that we're done at Sunset, which aside from Sauble has turned into your best track, I mean, results-wise, now we get to go to Flamborough. It's been a while since I've seen you there. Is the old New Age Punisher team strong at Flamborough? Are you looking forward to going there, or are you sort of wincing a little bit?
No, Flamborough, I ran well there back when we ran the limited late model stuff when they had the invitationals at their fall race. It's got corners maybe similar to Sauble. They're kind of tight, lots of brake and turn and go. It's a fast track, but it's a tough track to pass. It's a one-lane bottom digger track. So I don't know. As bad as this was tonight, I'm a little worried about what's going to be at Flamborough, because here you can run side by side, which it showed in a lot of cases, for 10 laps. And you got to dig, you gain a foot every lap. Well, that's not the case at Flamborough. So I don't know. I hope tonight a lot of guys check their pride a little bit and realize that if we wreck all these cars every night, there'll be nobody left.
Well, so when we talk about Flamborough, and you sort of equate it to the nature of the beast there, the way you got to run in that racetrack, does that put more emphasis on a strong starting spot than Sunset does? Because I know you can run side by side here. You can make up for a bad lap here at Sunset. Can you do that at Flamborough?
No, I don't know. No, I don't. I think the winner's coming out of the top 5 at Flamborough. Well, probably did tonight too, but yeah, you're not passing cars like happened tonight. It's going to be double file restarts, dig hard until you can get single file, and then it'll be single file. So a lot of positions will be gained on restarts. I just hope that everyone can give a little, take a little, and like I said, at the end of Flamborough, this will be 800 more laps. So let's just everybody get to the end, and we'll duel it out at Delaware in the fall.
None of this happens with the people behind the scenes. Thank the folks that make this a reality. We got to say thank the folks for the win at Sauble 2 weeks ago. We didn't even get to talk about that. You won in weekly competition at Sauble, so that doesn't happen without the people behind the scenes. And then a top 5 run to start off the APC series also doesn't happen. So go ahead and shout the folks out that have helped you get a great start to the 2015 campaign.
Yeah, well, this was a different program for us this year. We moved into the APC series with the primary car from last year. So the sponsors all graciously came aboard for this touring series. So I gotta thank Prestige Contracting, McDonnell Fuels, Keep Right, Backseat Marathon, Soggy Shorts Transmission, Can Do Homes, Krabby Joe's, Ron Gibbons Construction. All these guys have been with me for years, and that's what keeps us rolling.
So we'll go ahead and get this out there to all your Facebook followers. Is there a message you want to send out? I know you're active on Facebook. Is there any message that you want to have for all the people that you like to communicate with on Facebook?
I mean, we had a good run, and I'd like to thank the guys that helped me, thank my wife and kids for letting me do this, and it's kind of in my blood, and we're going to keep doing it as long as we can. So just like to thank everyone who makes it happen.
There you go, folks. One of the most likable guys in any pit area in the province, the New Age Punisher, Jason Parker. We're going to Flamborough in 2 weeks. If you're watching this video, come over and say hi. Parker will have a whiskey for you. Nice. All right, buddy. Have a good couple of weeks, and we'll check back in with you in round 2.